Is his name Cameron?
Pretty much.
Killer Cam, yo.
Killer Cam.
Killer
Oh, I
Cam.
can see the banner. His
Killer Cam.
AI banner.
Yeah,
AI
AI
banner.
banner.
Superimposed in his
Yo,
face.
stop with the AI banners, bro. Please.
Yo.
No more AI banners in 2026. Yes, sir. You know the fucking vibes, man. YEERRR Forever podcast is back with the final episode of 2025. Season 6 is in the books. Gentlemen, happy holidays, Sanchez. Happy birthday, Sanchez. What up?
Word.
Thank you. Shouts to everybody who gave me well wishes, and for those who didn't send me well wishes, I hope you have a great day.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm a new
the
man.
positivity.
I'm
I like the
entering the
positivity.
stage of life where I just don't care no more.
Otro año más en tu vida.
It's that old man talking. Uh-oh.
Otro año más en tu vida.
My life.
Some merengue that my family plays all the time on birthdays.
Rengays. Yousef, what up, man?
Chilling, bro. Just kind of waiting out. You know that is that time of the year where everybody calls it a void.
Everybody, what you sipping on?
Oh, I was, but I got that coquito.
Oh, nice.
Bro, I have.
I'm just you're in the holiday spirit.
He really is, yo.
Bro, I love coquito. Oh my god,
Well, we know.
I've had coquito like every single day for the last like week and a half.
Sir, you have a problem.
That's not good.
People at different recipes. I have to try different variations. Kind of sore this shit.
Compare it to eggnog.
Fuck, so eggnog. I could never. I will never
drink
drink
it. Compares to eggnog at all.
No.
Yeah, no.
I think it's very different.
Yeah, it's coquito. I would say it's more festive of a drink. Yeah, like you could have it. It's not as thick as an eggnog. I feel like eggnog is very like you have it like over a campfire type bullshit, and it's like I don't know. I just don't fuck with it.
Where you going?
Eggnog is for December 25th.
Yeah, coquito is December 24th.
That's 24th.
Yeah, coquito is definitely December 24th.
For those who celebrate on the 24th,
I feel you.
Get this.
We did something different this year for December 25th. Dinner. We had Chinese food, yo.
Yes.
Word?
Yeah. It was
chinos.
Yeah, we had some chinos and shit. Yeah,
yo, my mom and my sister went.
We're
to
still
the
eating that for me right now
on Christmas Day, right? To get food, like as we do.
Yeah.
My sisters drove by it and saw it was packed with people. They were like, "I guess there's no Chinese food this year," because it was packed. The hood spot, with bulletproof gas.
Yeah.
That's the spot by my mom's crib, right there. Boom, the glass.
Yeah, because I called in to pick it up, and the lady, she usually like 10 minutes, whatever, and she was like, "Yeah, 45 minutes," and I was like, "Oh." So yeah, we waited over an hour to get it, which was fine because like by the time we picked it up, we were all mad hungry and shit. So like it was
devoured it.
It was the perfect time for that shit. But yeah, my sister and her husband, they do that every year, and yeah, we just been feeling under the weather, so we're like, yeah, I'm not trying to cook. We just had mad food for the 24th, so
fuck it.
Let's just get some Chinese food, and we did. It was great. I think we're gonna start doing this from now on.
We do that. We do the things. We do we do the thing. Actually, my mom. So I had come a small family. My mom, and my sister. Just the three of us. For the past close to 10 years, my mom stopped cooking for the 24th.
Oh wow, really?
We go out to dinner.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we go out. We go like a nice dinner. Yeah, this year because of work we couldn't do it, but that's what we usually do. That because we like there's times where like my mom was like, oh, she's gonna go to like a friend, like Lewis's family. She'll go to Lewis's family's house, the barbershop, and we'll just go over there, so we don't have to cook. But as for us, we'll just have dinner, and then we'll go off to get seconds somewhere else.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now we do Christmas at my house. No, well now it'll probably
Bro,
go
you do Christmas, Thanksgiving, the neighbor's birthday, the upstairs birthday.
You know, funny enough, normally my downstairs neighbor
you do
comes through.
Everything at your
but
house.
She didn't this year, which I'm surprised she didn't come this year. Yo, at like 4:00 in the morning, I like had passed out at some point, and I woke up at 4. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I was just thinking like everyone's gonna be in the crib still, and everybody was gone. I was like, "Oh shit, where everybody went?" And my mom was like, "Nah, yo, everybody left." I was like, "Oh fuck."
Your mom was still up at 4 a.m,
bro, because everybody had just left. So I was thinking people were still going on. Like normally we go on to like 6:00 in the morning, but everybody had dipped out. I was like, all right, bet, cool. So night is over. And then, but normally the next day, bro, normally the next day there's like a hot chocolate. You get the leftovers with the hot cocoa. You make a sandwich in the morning with the panini and the ribs.
Oh no!
You ever had that later though? That like the like yellow bread with like the little like almond things on it. You never had that?
I never had that.
I don't know what to call it in English, but we call it telera.
When you described it, I know it's not what it is. Those cheese danishes they sell in those little coffee carts in the cities in the corners.
Yeah.
They got like a little nut on it.
Hey,
in the middle, yeah.
It got a little bit of that coquito on it. Hey yo,
that nut bread.
Hey yo,
I know what you're talking about, bro.
Nut on it.
Man.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Man, so you got that stroke on it. Hey,
but yeah, I'm mistaken. This year we didn't do dinners because I completely forgot about this. We spent the 4 days in the Poconos.
Oh, nice.
With the family.
You gotta cook up.
Oh, we cooked every day. Well, not me. One of my sister's friends who came, this guy was literally like, yo, I was skeptical at first because I looked at him, looked at his body structure, looked at his I judged from where he was from. This man, I'm not gonna like his food. See, nothing about him tells me he knows how to cook. Nothing about this man. Cool guy, but nothing about him said he knows how to cook. Brother,
how wrong you were.
How fucking wrong. I was like, sir, I got the dishes. You've done the book today.
Just the book by his cover, bro. Just the book by his cover.
Yo, there's a food personality that I follow called the Notorious Foodie, I think it is. He's one of them too, though. He's mad skinny. He just looked like a jabroni and shit. You see him, if he tells you, yeah, I cook, you're gonna be like, nah. Son, the meals this dude be making though, bro.
Bro, this dude chef. Now, my mom asked him for his rice recipe.
Wow,
the rice recipe?
Yeah, he did a rice with cilantro.
Yeah, that sounds like she like straight up. She saluted him like,
yo,
like she said,
I know he's captain cooking right.
He's like captain now.
A big tech bro, so you don't like people who like work in certain industries. You just don't think have time to cook.
Yeah.
To learn how to cook because they're always behind a computer screen or something. So he's one of those people that like he's telling us what his jobs are and what he does. And I'm like, there's no all day. I'm like, my mom, like, damn, bro, man, like, where the fuck is Burger King around? Like, all night
not
one,
not even McDonald's, bro. Burger King.
He's plotting the whole escape route the whole time.
Night one comes, he starts cooking. I'm like, yo, I'm looking at the time. Yo, we sat down night one. We sat down to eat dinner like at 9:30 at night. First off,
nah, that's some chef shit right there, yo.
The audacity. 9:30 at night.
Yeah,
with my gal.
Yeah.
with my gird. Boy, I'm like, I gotta go get my Tums. Like, I gotta.
So if you're still with us, this is an NYCFC Forever podcast.
This is my life.
That's crazy.
We'll get into the soccer in a bit.
This guy
holidays to talk about.
It was a great time. Happy holidays. So whatever denomination you choose to praise, celebrate.
We're in the Kwanzaa stage, right? Of the year.
I have no idea, bro. It's Sunday.
I believe so.
I have no idea. I already know what time it is. This is late.
The red, the black, and the green, bro.
It's Kwanzaa time, I think.
It's Kwanzaa time, bro.
We got New Year's on Wednesday or Thursday. I think it's Thursday.
You guys do anything special? Yousef, you go into your living room?
Yeah, Yousef going in the living room. You know that. That's a given. I'm going to Connecticut. We're going to my brother-in-law's house.
I have zero plans.
I got invited to a couple things.
I'm off from work.
Oh, nice.
I am not off that day, but I got invited to a couple things. One of them is in Long Island, so I don't know. I don't know if it would be doable. Because it's my friend's birthday is on the 1st, and so crazy.
Yeah.
So they literally just it's one long ass party. I don't know. There's a rave too.
You know, I was looking up things to what to do for New Year's, and I came across this targeted ad on Instagram, and I was like, you know what? Let me click on this, see what they talk about. Pricing and watch. I actually had the audacity to think it might be a good idea to go to the Fish MSG New Year's Eve party.
Oh,
that's how like curious I was.
You put me to sleep already, bro.
That's how curious I was. On like, and then I saw the $350 prices. I was like,
wow. So you remember Yousef had that on in his apartment one day, and we was just all like, "What is going on, bro?"
I only had it for scientific purposes.
Yeah, it was scientific.
It was scientific purposes.
Yeah, we was like, yo, let's see what the vibes are. Like everybody, we know, man.
I know exactly what happened. We went to the Slipknot concert. We met these two older hippies who go to Fish show, and then on the drive home from Slipknot, we put on like 1977 fucking Fairgrounds set or something they recommended, and then it's literally like I felt like.
Because Sanchez was like, "Yo, you gotta give it you gotta give it a chance or something. At least let's listen to it."
I don't know any of it. I don't know. Me and him were going in blind. We're like, let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. And I literally felt like I can't remember the movie scene that is, but it's a former movie, which is like skip, throw this bullshit out the car. It's like set it off or something. Like
if we had physical CDs, bro, that's be one of those like eject.
Out the
throw
window.
it outside and shit.
Throw it outside. Have somebody else find that shit one time, bro. That shit, nah.
Then I think y'all showed me. It was like the day after we recorded or something. Because I went to the concert at MSG.
Yeah,
that's when y'all had the mechanic outfits.
Yeah, that shit.
Remember?
Yeah,
and then, I remember.
So we went to your crib, and then you were like, "Yo, you gotta see this shit." And we tried watching like 5 minutes. And we were like, "Yo, this is not for us, bro." I'm not saying it's trash because I'm sure they're talented, but it was just like,
yeah, they can play.
This is not our music, bro.
You know when they say like say one good thing, or like they can play instruments.
They play instruments. They're musicians.
They are musicians.
They are. I got it. They are living their dream.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They get money doing what they love doing.
They have a banner in MSG.
God bless them, yo. So, but enjoy that show, bro. I don't know if you're gonna go.
I'm not going to that.
I actually bugging the figure.
If it was under $100, I might have
like this, yo.
Son, you're paying $350 to drop acid, essentially.
Pretty much.
There's no other way of being in that show, and you're not being on like crazy psychedelics.
It was crazy that we know people who were gonna be there.
Of course. Yeah. That's what I'm like.
So listen,
I think they're doing 4 nights in a row.
Yeah, 4 nights.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You see this all fucking thing?
No, bro. Anyway, yo, let's talk NYCFC, man. It's the last episode of 2025, last episode of the season 6. It's season 6, right? It's got to be season 6.
Of the episode of these? Yeah.
Podcast?
Of the podcast, season 6. This is the last of season 6. Going into season 7, which is crazy, right?
Yeah, it usually comes after 6.
Usually 6, 7. Usually.
That's the one person in the pod who's literally around children every day.
Yes. Yes.
They're doing like the Grinch 8-9.
8-9, motherfucker. Anyway, NYCFC. Let's talk about it, man. We got a couple big, I guess big news. Starting off with the new sporting director by the name of Todd Dunavant. For those who don't know, if you've been following MLS, I guess since before 3.0, he was a defender for LA Galaxy for a long time. I believe he won, what was it, 4 championships, 4 cups with them,
5.
and one with San Jose.
Yeah, one with San Jose.
One with San Jose. So he was there for the Beckham years. He was there with Donovan. So yeah, the guy knows the league, man. He's played MLS for a long time, and he was a director for what other club was it? Was it somewhere in Texas? No,
Sacramento,
San Francisco. Yeah, Sacramento Republic from 2018 to 2025, and then 2017 was the San Francisco Deltas in the NASL
in their lone season,
the inaugural year. Yeah,
and they won the chip that year.
Nice.
They won the chip that year, and then the whole league folded.
Say, get this guy out of here.
My friend was at the game. He wore his NYCFC jersey. And it was against the Cosmos, which is why he wore the NYCFC jersey. And the high school stadium was literally around the corner from where he lived. And he said that they were literally giving away all the merchandise after the game.
Wow.
Because it was over.
If you're a soccer fan, why not? Like, we like fuck it.
Yeah, why not?
You cease to exist.
So he does come with some front office pedigree, we could say. Aside from his, I would say the word for his playing career is it's outstanding playing career. You know, he's not a legend. Yeah. He might not be remembered as a great, but he is someone who won MLS Best 11 in 2011. Has 5 chips, was a starter for the majority of his career, right? So I think I actually look at this. I DM'd our buddy Edgar from the LA Galaxy pods, and I asked him, how would you consider Todd Donovan's legacy as a Galaxy? He just responded. He says, solid, dependable, consistent player who was a pillar of all those championship teams. You know, as a player, as a character.
Does a player record mean anything in the front office?
No, but this is the wording he uses. Maybe does solid, dependable, consistent. These type of words are character traits, not just player traits. You know, which
but what connection?
No, I'm just saying it carries over into whatever you do after. Like if you're a stand-up guy, you're a stand-up guy.
He's a nice person. He has a nice personality.
His personality might be someone really good to work with, good to talk to. It could be able to be a leader.
It left me. I would say it just left me wanting a little bit more out of like the ambition for that position. For what it like, hey, like we're gonna put somebody there that has connections with some kind of, let's say, some academies somewhere, or overseas, or has like a line somewhere to something. Had maybe done this job at some level with that's equal or above MLS, like something where it shows me like, this guy or this person is gonna go. It has a phone number to call that has a line to some talent, right?
The three of us
replied. I'm not saying that this guy maybe doesn't because he's done the job with the Republic, but to me is not. It's like this is his step up, and for us this is like a gamble essentially on a person instead of
the three of us kind of said the same thing. Like who?
Yeah,
you know, Dave was the only one who remembered him as a player.
Yeah,
and once Dave said it, I was like, he was a player. Like
I don't think his playing record means anything to me. Like that's not a selling point. The fact that you were a good player, you're gonna make a good sporting director for a club. Well, all that means to me is that you understand the league mechanics, which is maybe a leg up. But it's like could that not be another sporting director within the league also, or
Okay, yeah,
or
I can see
or
that.
grabbing someone like a second in command somewhere that's been successful, that's looking for their come up, and we could be their come up, but at least they have some kind of like network that they have. Like it feels like we're giving somebody a chance that is
An
super
outsider.
unproven,
Yeah, no.
and then also on top of it's like, but it's just like I see us being at this echelon kind of club, and it's like this is not the kind of signing for a front office of like,
I
like
can understand. I can see
what
what
kind
you're
of
saying.
ball, what kind of level are we playing at? You know,
I can see what you're saying because the point you brought up about finding a second in command somewhere else within the league would have been a sexier higher than this, even no matter which team he was coming from, really, right?
yeah,
But he does have some experience running teams, and that's, I think, important when it comes to uh eye of scouting, the eye of knowing how to build a team of roster. Also, the lack of connections is expected, but at the same time, we're CFG. Like they're handing you the phone book already. It's not like we need you to come in with your own clientele. Like you're a barber coming into a new shop, we need you to bring a clientele book. No, we have the connects. So they have the scouting network. They have the worldwide connections to be able to do all this. Claudio Reyna wasn't a GM anywhere before he started with us, and he was here 5 years as a GM.
I'm
According to
trying to figure out where David Lee was before.
he was the
he
assistant.
was the assistant to
Claudio
Reyna.
Reyna.
So he basically didn't really have experience coming into
Well,
this.
he was the second, but he was there, like he was in that world.
He was
already.
he was a scout, I think, before that.
Like it's just like I thought we were gonna go for. I mean, that made me that I thought about anybody that we were gonna go for, because I don't know in the FO world. I'm not gonna say that I'm like super known or know about like a lot of names, but it's just like it feels like if we're gonna be playing at the same level as some other teams in this league, like we gotta, like, I feel like top to bottom, like we gotta have our the people that are gonna be out there trying to grab players for us to be like people that are gonna, like, yo, no, I gotta have a sit down with this guy.
Yeah, but
maybe just because he's unproven yet, and this is just my initial thoughts. He's by all means prove me wrong in the future and sign a bunch of great players, but like it's something I thought the team would be looking for, like the next, like, yo, we're gonna grab this person out of this good club out there, and it's gonna be ties. It's gonna be a great scout that's been scouting for X amount of years prior to that, and like, like somebody like that with that kind of pedigree, not just like, yo, you were a great player in the MLS and you have a couple years in the USL being a general manager.
Yeah, but I feel like this conversation always happens with us on the podcast when we sign somebody who we don't know. It's the talk of when a coach comes. Oh, I expected a bigger name to come because we're in New York. Oh, I expected this XYZ player to come in. I think it's time we got to get out of that mentality that we're not that club to be bringing in big name people, even though we want to.
Not even in the front office level.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
Obviously not. I think we got to get out of that mentality because I think we're holding the team too high in that regard, because it's like, oh, we don't sign anybody with a big name, and then we end up with a player like Alonso, or somebody like Maxi, who was not really a big name, but they do well for our team. So just like we did with Pascal, I think we got to give this guy a chance. I think the biggest thing now is the guy knows the American game. The American game is still young. It's 32 years old, whatever it is. It's still a very young league. The dude knows MLS. He's been around for a long time, and you never know what kind of connections he's going to have with the American game.
He probably has a lot of connections within the league.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it might be one of those situations, Yousef, where it's like, remember all them times when we were like, yo, I wish we could have just signed Kai Kamara for a year, for 10 minutes. Let us have him. Like, this might be one of those situations where a guy like Donovan could make those conversations with those other clubs and get us a player, sign a player within the league, because I feel like that's something that we don't do is we don't sign players within the league. So you never know what he could be bringing to the table.
And I just looked up David Lee before becoming the assistant to the second to Claudio Reyna. He was a match analyst for the Rebels for 2 years. And then an analyst for Exeter City out in the lower squadrons of lower league football in England. So he has no experience as a GM either before he got here.
And he wasn't even a player, a professional
player.
So, I don't know.
Todd Donovan played alongside Wondolowski, Landon Donovan.
I'm hoping for the best.
Just like Roy Keane.
Just not
Robbie Keane.
Robbie Keane. Sorry, Robbie Keane.
Yeah.
Roy Keane would have been the leader in red cards in this league.
Yeah. Robbie Keane, excuse me.
I just don't always subscribe to like the notion like ex players immediately make the best sort of like FOs or managers.
No, but I'm not saying I don't think we're saying that either. I'm saying that he has experience in the American game.
And he's been running teams
since
2017. It's not like he just retired yesterday.
Yeah, and is becoming a GM. Like, he's got experience as a GM.
Yeah,
he was successful at it.
He knows how to run budgets. He knows all.
I think that's what is telling more of like, hey, we're gonna be running this team on not high end players or not high spending players. For the most part, we're gonna try to get the best bang for the buck type of player.
I mean, I think that's how we've always been.
Yeah, it's just like I just wanted a change of that. I feel like the league finally saw what it meant to be like, yo, you could have like look what it means to have at least one like flash in the pan kind of person in your team. I've just felt like maybe the team was gonna do something like that when Lee was going out. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Lee is probably still on that. Like, let me go after this type of player kind of mentality. The next person that they're gonna get is gonna be somebody that's gonna like take over the game kind of thing. And that's what I'm not saying it may not happen. It's just at this very moment, it just feels like the team is sort of just giving in into we're just going to kind of try to do this at our price cap that we put on ourselves. We're not going to ever be the most like spendy kind of club. And it's just my wish is that I wish it was like that. Yeah, when his exit was very much like, yo, like this team is not going to be ever like go after it. Yeah.
So whatever the case was, there was some types of restrictions, whether it's how much he could spend or how ambitious he could be or how much control he actually had, how much power he actually had.
Well, hopefully, let's see what happens in the news because we're definitely gonna need some players. But
yeah, so let's get into Todd Donovan. Welcome to NYCFC.
Yeah, welcome, man.
When does the first Todd out banner? Let's go with. In 2026, will we see a Todd out banner?
I think so. I think you're gonna get. I think you're gonna get chopped cheese. He's gonna be upset over something because he was giving it to David Lee, bro. The whole
Todd out by April. If we're below the playoff line, Todd out by April.
In April,
I'll say by the World Cup.
By the World Cup,
yeah. By the June break, when we come back from the World Cup break, and whenever that is in July,
yeah.
If we're below the playoff line and we're not looking like we're gonna get above the playoff line,
banners coming out.
Damn, the motherfucking.
Somebody already has the money. At least they at least have the plain banner.
The bedsheet company.
The bedsheet's ready.
Chop cheese, bro. He's ready, bro. He's ready, bro. Him and Leo.
They're gonna bring out their Ninja Turtle bed sheets.
The Todd out banners, bro.
Oh
man. Yeah, I hope he does well. He starts what on the 1st, right? Thursday.
Yeah, a few days. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple more days.
We all want him to do well because if he does well, that means we've done it right. All right, so let's move on, because now he starts on the 1st, like you said. So a lot of things have happened player-wise, movement-wise, where begs the question: who is making these decisions? Or
ChatGPT, bro. ChatGPT
is he making the decisions working for free?
What's the Google one?
Gemini.
Gemini, yeah.
What's the AI thing? Soros or whatever?
Sora, yeah. That's the shit that be making the videos.
Yeah.
Some whack ass videos, bro.
Soros is out here talking about making it's on the video board telling them what to do. Who's making decisions? Who did the drafts? Who's making these homegrown signs? Who's dealing these contract renewals? Which at the same time is like the sporting director is just the name. Is CFG it's a big network, man.
Yeah.
Face to put to sign the banner to, but it's CFG is just a big network. So we had a couple homegrown signings. Let's start there first.
Yes, sir.
Yousef, talk to me about Cameron Acito and Cooper Flax.
So
am I pronouncing these names right?
Yeah, Cooper.
Cameron.
Cooper.
Is his name Cameron?
Pretty much.
Killer Cam, yo.
Killer Cam. Oh, I can see the banner him.
Killer Cam.
AI banner.
AI banner.
Posted to the
Yo,
space
stop with the AI banners, bro. Please.
Yo.
No more AI banners in 2026.
With the pink
Guys,
furry jacket on the phone. Talking about, yo, Todd, when you calling me up, Todd? When you calling me to the first
when
team,
you
Todd?
calling me up, Todd? Yo,
So
Todd.
Cameron Acito, he's a defender. He's homegrown. He's been with us for a bit. He was playing in Duke, where he was a captain. They're both our homegrown signings that were captains in their college teams. So I think he's just a defender. The way he describes himself is just he's calm and he likes to be a leader. He sees himself to be captain of a I would assume
it's a major college.
It's a major college, so it's D1.
Major
yeah.
soccer program.
So for you to be the captain,
Duke got a big soccer program.
Mm-hmm.
It's Duke. Like everything is big in Duke.
Nah, except for football. I know they big for basketball.
Oh, they're big. They're mage in football in Duke. You know how mage they were? The Giants went and drafted their quarterback a few years ago. Remember Daniel Jones? Remember that jabroni?
Dan Jones, yeah. He's a
Dookie.
That's your fault.
Dookie over there. Dookie
but he's
they got nothing.
Got nothing, bro.
At all. But he's been with the club and he's a defender. Him and Cooper Flax both came through the system together. Cooper Flax went to Wake Forest to play college. So he was there for 2 years. And
Cooper Flax is a name that when he was with the academy was ringing bells.
Yeah,
you already heard his name has been familiar to me for a long time. The other guy, respectfully, I've never heard of him till they put his picture on my phone on Instagram.
So, but Cooper Flex, he describes himself as like sort of like a James Sands, but he also says he likes to score. So I would like to see how that will work out in this kind of offense. Them getting signed to homegrown contracts just kind of tells me either they just want to deepen the bench, so maybe the guys who didn't get minutes this year are gonna maybe get some minutes next year.
Right.
Or they're going to see a lot of 2 minutes in their lifetime, because I don't see how, maybe even with Perea re-signing, I know his injury, at some point he's going to come back. Technically, we still don't know what's going to happen with Big Bird, with Keegan Parks. So I don't see how we're going to really use both of these guys. They're really bottom of the totem pole, but reinforcements.
That's what I said. Unfortunately, I think I said it was off air when I said it.
Yeah, it was off air.
When I don't really pay attention to too much of the homegrown signings, because in this team, it just means I won't see you for 2 years.
Can we say lately though, we've seen them at least come in right away? Well, at least with a little bit more fast, because Johnny Shore was not on the team for 2 years before we saw him play minutes.
He was on the team last year.
Yeah, and he was playing this year.
Playing minutes. He was on the team for a whole year before he played for us.
He was there last year.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like I can't remember that.
Yeah, because I feel like he was on the bench on the last game of the season the year before.
Because we have and then you have before even with him, right? So you got Haak, who homegrown. He's been playing. Has he not been?
He didn't play for. He didn't play for like 3 years.
He didn't play for like 3 years, bro.
Well, okay, but
we won the whole chip without him having nothing to do with it.
So he's been all right. But had they been on the bench? Technically, Carizo's been on the bench. Like these people travel with the team.
Carizo's been playing for 2 years also.
I know, to our sort of like this. I would say this.
Seymour Reed was a draft pick last year, right?
He was a draft pick, yeah.
Okay. So the reason they were on the bench is because David Lee decided not to sign nobody this year. The season. So we have the off chance now.
Hold on, let him talk. Let him talk, man.
Who?
Sanchez, talk.
We already had 4 goalkeepers and they were all on the bench already, and we still had seats available. So they just like, hey, you get over here.
One of them is gone now, so he's not.
Size shirt you wear, you know.
Rando's my man got let go.
Yeah, and you know what, for Rando, good for him because he might land somewhere where he's actually going to play. He was never going to play for NYCFC with Matt Freese playing the way he is, Romero being a national team player.
Yeah,
like, and when he does the spot starts, he does get balls out. Bro. I say it sucks. Unfortunately,
that'd have been cool because he's a really local kid. But
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm hoping that all this shows me is just at least like there's some point it looking like we might have to, or there might be some depth. Like, hey, we're gonna be able to pull somebody.
Well, because I look at it this way: if we do get to that point where we have to pull somebody, it just means we're in trouble. It means that we're with injuries, or we didn't sign nobody, and we're that desperate to go to these kids respectfully, respectfully.
Because it's I don't know how you have all those injuries in your midfield and you're signing homegrowns before camp.
I think they just make it a ritual to sign a couple homegrowns every year now. I think it's part of the shtick. I think MLS probably is like, yo, come on, man, give me a solid. Yeah,
because your other team is
NYCFC 2, they had like a going out of business sale, like El Mundo. Half the team is gone. They need to fill that roster also.
So it's just gonna be like pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna see these people play twos pretty much. Like Cameron and Cooper are probably gonna play twos,
and they're probably gonna ball out there for a year consistently, and then when needed, come onto our bench. And if
because
God forbid that we need them to get minutes, God forbid they need minutes.
That'd be crazy. Like and then we have like 4 draft picks, and then I say this with every draft pick. I know some people out there like to make it like a thing about it. We have had some success through the draft, but the percentage is not like enough to have me like get hyped for a draft pick. Because
the last draft pick who's made an impact is Kevin O'Toole, right? And he was signed in 22 draft and didn't make an appearance till September of that year. So he went a whole 6 months, 7 months signed to the team and didn't even sniff Yankee Stadium grass.
See, Seymour, I would say like Seymour would be like the best draft pick so far, but obviously the Seymour
Reed. The best draft pick, Jack.
No, not Seymour Reed. Sorry, Malachi. Malachi would be like.
Yeah, he was an impactful draft pick on this first.
Yeah, he was he was the best impactful draft pick that we've had.
Jack Harrison. Obviously.
Jack technically, Jack would be the best draft pick we so far.
Kyrie Shelton, and I think it was more because at the time period of the league, draft picks played
a big role. Yeah, now draft picks. I feel like we had those like that twin that never made it to anything. Like it's one of those like it's cool for the sickos of the team. Like,
I don't even think they live stream this shit no more.
Yo,
it's not. Is fucking Soros, whatever the shit is called. Sonos, whatever.
Sora.
Yeah.
By next year, in 2-3 years, bro,
it'll just be a text message.
We'll be watching people with 7 fingers on one hand talking about. All right, it'd be like for the 7th pick.
For the 7th pick, right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So the league's gonna be changed by then. I don't even think we're gonna have draft picks.
Yeah.
In the draft picks, good luck to them. Hopefully, y'all play in the
somewhere
in San Antonio.
Yeah.
No, in the NYCFC too. Like let's try to build that team because it's also concerning that the players we're pulling from our second team aren't succeeding at that level either.
Well, also, and I wonder, bro, because I thought there was a weird rule. I don't know, call it a weird rumor, but I saw it on socials that if you're going to participate in Leagues Cup, you are not going to participate in U.S. Open Cup. But we happen to be a team that's participating in both, so obviously that was just a rumor that was dispelled. So I wonder if some of these kids are gonna end up getting some minutes playing one of these competitions. Like maybe the Open Cup is gonna be our bring up some tools to play for that team.
The US Open Cup is gonna be first team players. So technically the homegrowns can play.
Gotcha.
The draft players, if they once the preseason ends and they sign directly to 2, they cannot play for the ones.
Because correct me if I'm wrong. It's more. You can bring up more people back and forth now, right? It's not just limited to 3 games anymore. Something like that. I think
it's a little bit more. Yes, it's not much more, but it is.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All right. So moving on.
Yeah.
Andres Perea has signed the contract through, I believe it was
2028.
28?
Yeah.
2028, which is good. It's a 3 season extension, 3 year extension for a player that hopefully he comes back close, if not better, to where he was and is an important part of this team.
Yeah.
In that midfield, especially with the uncertainty that's happened over Keaton Parks' career over the past few years, Andres Perea has been able to step into that role and exceed. I think that those goals against the Rebels this summer was something that solidified him as he is the guy for that position for this team as of now.
I think he made it to be where we forgot about Keaton Parks.
Yeah.
We completely with him on the field. I was like, we don't need this person anymore, bro.
Yeah.
If he's gonna be a liability the way he's been, I won't call because stat wise he doesn't really doesn't go into that side of being a liability because he's been on the field. But what his injury is very serious. Having blood clots is very serious injury, especially on your legs.
Think about a future where he might not come back.
Yeah, so I think
solution is here already.
Yes, we have the person that's completely there and provides us with our better offense, or at least what I like to see in the team. So I think him signing the extension just means the team believes in his recovery and believes him to be immediately an immediate impact the moment he's 100%. Is you're going to be in the roster right away.
The only concerning part is that it's not the same, but it's similar to Malachi Jones's injury. The fractures.
Yeah,
the compound fracture.
We saw Malachi Jones not play for almost a year and a half. He still isn't back. I am gonna take a guess and say that he'll be back for at least maybe not by March. I think sometime in March he'll be playing.
Malachi or
Malachi.
Malachi gotta be back at this point.
Yeah, if he doesn't play this,
if you're not playing this year, that's it. Call it quits. Because
correct, but what I'm trying to get at is the recovery time could be similar to Malachi's.
Yeah, it could be a minute. He could. I think he comes back definitely 27. I don't think he comes back 26.
It's a legitimate conversation that he might not come back this season.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's a hell of a workers' comp check he's gonna make this year. Woo-wee.
Hey,
do you think it's one of those things where they extended his contract to possibly give him insurance?
Could be, but also I think the league takes
I think they believe in him.
Yeah, but the team also gets some leniency on his contract for getting injured.
Yeah, the team gets some of it, if not all of it, comes off the books on the on the cap, which is a question mark because now going back to this Cooper Flax individual, there's a void in that midfield position. At least let's just call it this season, because even if he comes back this season, he's still gonna need a legitimate backup, or is he the backup for a bit? You know, So we need a player in that hole. But congrats on Perea. Whenever he does come back, I think he goes right back into the starting lineup.
Yeah, he's somebody that I'm always excited to see play.
Yeah,
at least like
me too.
Personality
wise, and it sucks, man, that he got that injury. He was like such good form. You know, he was playing so well. I think he really would have made a difference. Him and Martinez going. Yeah, if we didn't have those injuries, I wonder how much further we would have gotten.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. All right, and the last bit of roster news that's come out is
pasta,
has been rumored for about a week or so, and much to Yousef's delight. I've never seen someone so giddy.
I have not been giddy about this. So I want to put that on record.
I've never seen somebody so happy about it, bro.
I'm gonna shout out real quick
the emoji love eyes that he sent us, bro. When
the news, yo. I'm gonna shout out Blue City Radio's JR DeBart, who between him and Yousef, they're basically the Dudley boys. and Justin Haak is prime edge. Like, they hated him.
You think you know me?
So and David Lee's Paul Heyman. They hated Justin Haak. I have been a Justin Haak truther. I'm gonna put it out there because there were some people who if they hear this, they will remember because they were there. Because they're truthers with me as well. Seeing him at academy games when I've gone to academy games and he was playing for the academy.
He's been around for me.
You're the real deal, kid.
I said he shut me up this year. He made me a truther this year. I joined the bandwagon at the end of it. I was like
signing with the LA Galaxy.
Oh man, I was out there pretty fucking black and white post and all this stuff.
The question is now, is he dead to you guys? Because I know when players leave, that's the big dead to me. So Sanchez,
so one of the three of us already said it.
No, I said
one of them already said it. Like,
unfollowed, delete. He deleted all the pictures he's ever taken of him, yo.
Blocked. That's to me.
He's like,
that's to me. Out of here.
He deleted all the Justin Haak pictures from his external hard drive, so he gained 0.01 megabytes back.
Yeah. Honestly, yo, what sucks? In reality, though, for like really speaking, like losing him is crazy because I think he this year was one of the main reasons why people like Perea had the year that he had, because bro, he was there. Just he was an anchor for that defense, bro. Yes. Like Haak was an anchor for that defense. And allow Perea to be just gallivant the way he wanted to throughout the year, and then when he wanted to move up, he had the freedom if he wanted to. Like,
and he's scoring goals. That header against Miami, 100K brace. Right,
he was playing. He was playing with a monkey on his back because we had all the sound bites of Lee not saying that he was a starter, and then he came in and was. Literally started every single match.
All 34 games this season.
Yeah.
And he started the Open Cup match. He played every freaking game this year.
I would love to know why they couldn't come up on a deal, because it's one thing that you lose the player, but that you lost the player to another MLS team. And so it's like,
it's the team Todd Donovan used to play for.
Yeah. So it's like, on top of that, like, we start the season again next year with them, but it means that if he's not going to be a DP, that means that the price or the money, the number that was floating around was obtainable. So either you have someone to replace him of equal value or better, or you should have paid him the money that he was asking for, because at least there you have continuity. And in, let's say, 2 years, you revisit this.
So I'm gonna attack a few of your points. The money is interesting. Can't wait to see when the salary gets released for players from Players Union later this year, next season, how much they gave him. Because I heard people on Blue City Radio, they were talking about, even if he was asking for $700K a year, he was making $275, I think.
Yeah.
Like, even if he was asking for $700K, like, for the player he's been, for the importance of the player he has been, for like homegrown, he's been for the club since he's been with the club as long as Stranger Things has been out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And how important of a player he's become in the past 3 seasons. He might have deserved that money. But if they show up that he's only making $500K, $450K,
yeah, it's nuts, bro.
See, what are you doing here?
Like, I don't understand.
The player you're replacing him. We said it. We said it when this player was signed, that it was going to cause a conflict. Raul Gustavo, when they signed him, it was like, there's a problem here. Because now you have 3 starting center backs in a 2 center back scheme that we have. You know, Raul Gustavo goes to the left, not great. Left back, not good.
Yeah.
Because you got to keep Justin Haak in because he's legit. But
he's showing you that he can play.
His replacement's already on the team. You got to remember, Raul Gustavo, Pascal Jansen's guy from a prior team.
Yeah.
That's his man's in them. You know?
I don't think I think they just went with what was said early on this year, where they didn't believe he was what was it, a starting material or
full
they really didn't think he was a starter.
I think it was one of those seasons where obviously Justin Haak felt away and he was playing with the chip on his shoulder, and he played well this year. But it was one of those things where David Lee is like, okay, and like you did good, but you're still not going to get this money. You know, like they want him out. And like you said, the replacement's already there.
You got to remember one other thing, very important factor, a character trait that not many people on this team have. This man's from New York. He's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He got that petty DNA in him.
Yeah.
He could have said from the beginning of the season, Kawhi Leonard, this shit, and been like, no matter what, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no matter what happens, no matter what they offer, I'm not.
It was
back.
already and that's
he was giving that vibe. Justin Haak was giving those types of tone. Looking back at when he said that at that post game about what David Lee said, like he's giving tone is like I don't like this guy's bugging. Like if he's bugging, that means that as an entity they're bugging.
Yep. As
a whole, they're bugging. So how I'm gonna take my talents to West Side where they're not all up in the videos.
There's been already like a couple months already of
that could be a factor, especially if the money is low. If the money is low, you mean to tell me if it's
well, they're not spending any TAM. They're not spending any high TAM money on.
It's just like here.
Like think about it.
Regular cash.
Remember the Cayens situation, right? Cayens was on like 800 something thousand. And like you just understood, yo, like we cannot put you into the million plus. The way it's structured right now, we could not put you to million plus. You're not that kind of player now. Maybe like a couple of years back, if you were like at some level, we'll see it. But we cannot do it, at least the way the team was there. And when he left, I feel like we totally understood it. Just could not. We wanted to. We were sentimentally, but you were like, to give you that kind of money for 2 more years of an aging defender, we just can't.
Which turned out to have an issue.
Yeah,
it hasn't played over a year.
Hasn't played
2 years,
but
maybe.
But Haak on the other,
yeah,
Haak on the other side of that coin, the Haak,
All upside.
Someone young, way younger of a defender, showed you now the entire year. I can hold it down in the system. I now know this player plays both. He can move up. That like he's showing you his value. You can get to that point of like the 750, 800,000 because you're playing DP money for one of these defenders anyway. So it's not like you can't spend money on a defender. You pay them that money, he stays there, and then work at best, he develops into this crazy defender that you can sell on the following year. If not, you got 2 years of a great player, and then good riddance, goodbye. Go get your money somewhere else. Go become a $1 million player somewhere else.
The rate, look at this. If he would have stayed, I'm hoping he continues his trajectory in LA, right? But playing with New York City FC, if he would continue here after this World Cup cycle, the World Cup next summer, there's a void in center back in the U.S. national team. For the next cycle, for 2028, he could legitimately be in that conversation.
Ooh, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think he's U.S. national team center back. That level, I don't think he's there.
40-year-old Tim Reams is gonna be a starter. They don't have nobody else.
Bro,
he's literally the starter because there's nobody else.
Yeah, but to say Haak would need to step up like crazy levels to become like in the mix of that.
That's what you're not understanding the U.S. national team roster. There's not much to leap. There's not many players to leap ahead because what's already in the talent pool, a lot of those are not gonna be for the next cycle. So there's nothing below it.
I think if he would have already been in a conversation of being on the outs, he would have been.
Walker Zimmerman entered the conversation as a 25, 26-year-old for the last World Cup cycle, and right now he's irrelevant. He's irrelevant.
Yeah,
he's not even 30 years old.
That'll be what? That will be the Iberian one.
Yes.
For that cycle.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. For the next World Cup cycle, he could legitimately be in the conversations and start with those January camps, those Gold Cups, and just start building in to see if he could fit in. If not, he doesn't fit in. But he'll be in that conversation early on if he continues his trajectory.
Yeah.
So imagine him signing with New York City FC, continues to stay here. Let's say he signs for 3 years, like Pereira, into 2028, into the World Cup, and happens to become a regular on the roster. Maybe he doesn't play, but on the roster, he has international experience at this point. Now you can sell him as a 26-year-old. He'll be 26 around that time, 27-year-old center back. He could have legitimate offers somewhere within the league and outside the league for money.
Yeah, you go like to Mexico.
So and that's where I'm getting at. Like, for a team that likes to conduct the roster as a business, this is bad business.
Yeah, I feel like allow it to leave the way he left. This is like
free.
Yeah, that's bad business, bro.
Like, you put in a lot of money to this dude, and
yeah.
Like you said before too, Sanchez, on the previous episode, I feel like Haak is going to be one of those players that's in MLS for a long time, and he's going to be one of those dudes like. He's
tough nose.
Just like the typical hardworking MLS player shit, like who's proven. So I think it was a big loss on our part for
it's a hole that we need to fill now. Like, it's just like, and
I remember this day when Yousef Ricart continues to when Justin Haak is starting in the World Cup in 2028.
Someone out there that's listening or seeing this, December 28th, 10:36 p.m. Jot it down in your journals.
Yousef is gonna get Justin Haak's picture tattooed on him.
Fuck out of here.
If Justin Haak starts the World Cup game in the future,
got it. Insert Damon. Dame Dash meme right there. Fuck out of here. I'm not putting another man's face on my body.
I'm glad you were here. Sad to see you go.
Yeah, we'll see each other in February.
Hey, we'll see you in February, man.
Epic start to his NYC career, starting in that game in Mexico against Necaxa. Scoring the last goal of 2025 for NYCFC in Miami in the Eastern Conference Finals on the header. He's had a great NYCFC career.
Yeah. You would think he would have been a lifer, but nope.
Fucking idiots. All right.
Been so long. Farewell.
We're to the end of the road.
All right, y'all. It's 2025. Let's get this the end of 2025. Let's get this recap going.
So sad, bro.
Yeah, it was it ended sad, man. It did not end the way that we expected. That loss against Miami was brutal.
So what? It was brutal. We all said we would have lived with a loss.
Yeah. Live with a loss, a 2-1
loss. It was.
And I think the loss kind of like has given way, sort of how the way like the fan base has been since. Like if you notice, it's kind of been like no one's really caring to talk about anything about the league or
because now compound that with our first game back.
Yeah,
against Justin Haak's LA Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just like everybody's like, "Fuck this, bro! Just end it. Just end the year already." That's how I feel like everybody's at this year. Just like end the year already.
Bro, all of this, and we.
Now, but yeah, damn.
So yeah, let's start with something good for 2025. Let's name our MVPs of 2025.
Okay, how about we each name one, and then we'll come up with a consensus who we declare.
Okay, cool. I like that. Sanchez, you want to go first?
Sure. MVP of the season. Fuck. I was gonna say Justin Haak, but that's too easy. All right, I'll go with the easiest option. And I'll leave the difficult. I'll leave it. I'll get it. You guys, no repeats. No repeats. I'm gonna go.
No repeats.
I'm gonna go Matt Freeze.
How do you have a?
That's a good one, yo. That's a really good one.
Matt Freeze. Without Matt Freeze this year, first off, Matt Freeze became from a jabroni nobody. Because he's gonna start the World Cup. See what happens when you stay with NYCFC.
Play for a small club in Philadelphia.
You start Cups NYCFC. You end up at the World Cup. Justin Haak, you should have stayed. They should have paid you. You would have ended up at a World Cup one day. Matt Freeze had I think it was 8 clean sheets for the season. Not bad, not good. It also a factor of like everybody else in front of him. But Matt Freeze, I think, has had a great season. He's become kind of like a household name amongst the US fans. You know, so
yeah. The number one.
He's number one right now.
Yeah.
So that's a good one, though.
Yousef.
For me, the MVP of this season. Are we giving ourselves like you had to have played X amount of months or X amount of games?
No, just whoever you think was the most impactful and the most valuable player on your team was.
All right, so there might be some overlap here in our categories, but Nico, I think, is our MVP of the season. I think
that's a good choice too.
Him being the moment he stepped foot onto the field,
Nico Fernandez.
You immediately saw that we had someone on this team that not only could take over a match, but is gonna allow everyone around them to sort of like, yo, we gotta play at a high level because we're moving fast now. And I love the team we became once he came aboard. So for me, he's the MVP.
I think we all had the same reaction when he got on the field, and I want to say it was an away game.
It was. I think it was against Charlotte,
and we were watching, and then we had one of these like, oh
yeah, holy fuck, he's good.
Oh, immediately we're like oh wait,
wait a minute, this changes things. Yep.
Yeah, this is good. This is what we needed. You know what I mean?
Every week he surprises us even more. Like he's. I don't think he's had a game where we've said, "Oh, he's been added to the reasons why we lost," or like he's been a reason why the team didn't play well. Like
one of the, he was never spoken about like as the worst player on the field.
Yeah, like yeah. I just like, and I will come into next year. It's dope to see what a whole season with him is gonna look like,
and how he's utilized.
Yeah,
where
exactly. Yeah,
on the field.
How about you, Dave?
I had a couple people thinking of Matt Freese makes a great argument. Nico makes a great argument. Even Justin Haak makes a great argument because he played so many games and he was very, very valuable for us. But I think I'm going to have to go with Alonso Martinez because without him, we don't win a lot of games, bro. We struggled scoring this season. And if it wasn't for him, you know, those goals that he was getting, we would not have a lot of W's on our going for our team if it wasn't for Alonso Martinez. So I'm gonna say him, and hopefully he comes back next season. That's a bad injury he got, and you saw how long it took with YEERRR to come back from his. And
Maxi came back kind of
a year, bro.
Maxi took almost a year, though. No,
you give yourself 11 months minimal.
So there's something that I want to bring up too in one of the latter questions we have. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Martinez, but I think in terms of voting, I think I might have to go with Freeze, bro.
Same. I think it's the general consensus.
I think it's the general consensus. Man, Freeze got to be MVP of the season, bro.
We say Alonso, bro. Wasn't for him. Imagine the matches we would have lost because if it wasn't for Freeze, like
Freeze playing out of his mind,
bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I think he is the one. He was the brightest of the like new shiny stars that we saw come this year. He was the one to shine the brightest. He was. You could tell the team just relied on him, like when if Alonso's not on it, immediately was like
on the U.S.
at least it's nil.
And it's because of the playing time he's getting.
Yeah,
playing for us and shit, you know.
Okay, so Maxi Morales was out for almost 10 months, from September 23rd to June 7th. So that's October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 9 months, just under 9 months. Could we see a similar time frame for Alonso Martinez?
YEERRR was almost a year, bro.
YEERRR was almost a year. Yeah, YEERRR was close to a year. So let's say 10 months. 10 months. Let's say 10 months. The average between the Maxi and 10 months. That's a big void. That's majority of the season. That's a big hole to fill. Like you guys were saying, Alonso Martinez's impacts on the goals. We were starting to get that vibe of how we were starting to feel like with Tati towards the end of his tenure here, how any ball he got from whichever angle, from whichever spot on the field, he was able to score. You know, like that was the type of energy Alonso was giving out towards, because this guy was red hot. You know, like it felt like no shot was he wasn't scared to shoot from anywhere.
Yeah. So, but when he was off, Freeze was there. So
yeah,
I think that on consensus, our MVP of the season is Matt Freeze.
I can agree with that.
Freezeman.
There you go.
Big facts. I think the next one too, newcomer of the year, is going to be.
So wait, let's go over this real quick. Wait, whoa. Nominees. Obviously, there wasn't many newcomers of the year, newcomers this year.
Yeah,
because David Lee kind of phoned it in his last season on the job. He treated this whole season like it was December. Like
I think I think there were enough people on the team that I think there are enough people that you could say like newcomers treated as like person you saw where like you could say this was the year that they became part of the conversation for the fan base.
Okay, Raul Gustavo.
But to me, it's only one. To me, it's only one.
Nico Fernandez.
So Dave,
who else was new this year?
Let's give our official picks. Dave, what's your official pick?
My official pick is Nico Fernandez Mercal.
He would be my official pick too, but I'm just gonna throw out another newcomer because there isn't many.
Yeah,
is Raul Gustavo. I'm not. Right. I have nothing positive to say about him, but I'm just.
Who had a game and a half against Miami.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Johnny Shore.
Okay,
Johnny Shore. I feel like
played a game and a half against Miami.
Yeah.
What I mean, if we had to say someone who's like he's a new person.
I agree, but that's what I agree with. Yeah,
no, I'm saying, but we're talking.
Will Seymour Reed be considered a newcomer?
Yes, but I don't think we saw enough of him to be like he would be like the new guys. Like Johnny Shore was the one who got the most amount of minutes. I feel like
early on in the season,
definitely early on. He went. The people who he won against kind of showed his pedigree, showed his grit. You showed that Pascal was like he wasn't afraid to go to him. I think the reason why he wasn't used as much was because Haak and Perea were just we're just working so well throughout the year that there was really no need for him to come in. So for me, I think when he did come in, he was just immediately like, who's he subbing in for? He's just gonna be subbing in. Oh, and on top of that, you had Aiden O'Neal.
That's what I was gonna say. I want to rescind my vote for Raul Gustavo for Aiden O'Neal. Aiden O'Neal comes in.
And Aiden O'Neal came in this year?
Yeah, he was this year. Yeah,
right before, early in early.
He was one of he came in as in the beginning of the season. He was there from the beginning.
No, not the beginning. He was there.
Aiden O'Neal?
Yes, he came like in March or April.
You know me. I consider
in the season, bro. It was like 6-7 games had passed. There is like we signed him because we were in the hole, but he was impactful, kind of in the sense of like we hadn't had a player of his aggressivity and playing style since James Sands. Straight up, James Sands was the only player in this team's history that had that type of playing style, grit. Like it's not very sexy football, but the guy is gonna put in the work. Aiden O'Neal comes in and kind of does that. Shockingly less sexy than James Sands in the style of play, but he does dirty work.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So who do you say there's consensus?
Aiden O'Neal, Johnny Shore, and Nico Fernandez. It's easy. I think
it's easy.
Nico Fernandez, limited time, limited starts, limited minutes, highly
such
impactful.
A huge effect.
Yeah, it's just
I even think on one of the other podcasts we said he might have been on MVP if he'd been the whole year.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
For Nico, I think Sanchez mentioned that.
We even said that he could have been in the conversations for the league MVP.
Yeah. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah. That's right.
MVP was here for the whole year.
Yeah. Hey, next year you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
We'll see how that comes out.
All right, for the last one, Jabroni of the year.
Somebody gotta get it, bro.
I wish
Jabroni of the year.
I wish we could split screen this so we can have 3 more of us. I think there's a lot of potential nominees for this, and I will go first because there is no wrong answer here. Because whoever you guys say, there's always somebody we're missing out. I'm gonna go with Raul Gustavo. Raul Gustavo,
big Jabroni, bro.
The hype that he came with, in the sense of like, oh, he's coming from Pascal's former team. He knows the system. We all here said that like we feel comfortable slotting him in. When at times it was like, okay, when we realized him and James Sands and Thiago Martins cannot play at the field at the same time, there was an experimentation going on with him playing as a left back, or those couple of times we played 3 at the back, and the way he got exposed multiple times, the Miami game was just like a clinic on how not to be a professional soccer player.
I wanted to see that man take a flight to Brazil in halftime. I was like, yo, just go back, bro. Just take a bus to Orlando, go be with your people, and then that was bad. Yeah. How about you, Dave? Who's
I would have been like, Sabu.
That's my shit. I have two.
No, you gotta get one because then we're gonna go
one might not count, but my
one.
My initial thought was David Lee for Jabroni of the year.
You know what? I said at first, there's no wrong answers here.
Okay, because I didn't know if we had to do players, or if we could do anybody.
David Lee sold our best player,
bro,
of the season prior, an hour before the season started.
Yeah,
and then purposely didn't get a replacement till the summer, which Nico Fernandez came in. Right, made no significant signings at the season start.
Said I'm out.
Pieces out before the season ends.
He just said I'm out, bro. Said,
bro. Word? Jabroni of the year. I don't know what is, bro.
He said
this guy's like a strong candidate.
He said I heard barbecue out there in Kansas City is good.
Lord Jesus is a fire.
Man said
that's my pick. But if I had to do player, it would be Agustin Ojeda, bro.
Ojeda?
Come on, man. You got so much potential, but you just be out there slacking, dog. Like, what are you doing? Half the time he just be pissing us off. Like, he got the potential to be so fucking good. But he just be missing open shots, terrible passing. His first touch is like, I don't know, man. I feel like he should be a lot better than what he is. And he just reminds me of a jabroni.
Yousef.
My pick is somebody who is very friendly with Ojeda, who I think is had way more moments than he did at the same fucking position. Son, Julian. I think we saw
the brain over there.
I think we finally saw a player over the course of a year have some of the most hype moments, right? But constantly show why you're like, this is why you're never gonna make it past this level. Like, you were given so many opportunities to shine in that position.
Killing his career.
You just can't. He's killing his own career. Like, how do you get put in moments where you're like, you're put in there clearly to be a difference maker, and you're constantly bottoming? You had one moment, which I think for me was probably goal of the year, but it's like, you can't live off that one moment, dude. Like, it's just you can't.
People didn't vote for that one moment because all they kept thinking about was all the other moments he had.
Yeah, because you're so toxic. Like, the air around you is like, you're not good. You're not even. And mind you, you know me, I'm a realist when it comes to this league. Like, I know we're not the end all be all when it comes to levels, but bro, you're not at this level. I wouldn't even put you at like USL level, bro. Damn. Like, you don't. He's not. He comes from the pitch. He's not good.
Yo, make a compilation reel of him seeing, like, slowing down him while he's like the fucking the dial up is going on in his head.
Yeah,
it's like, should I use this right foot or should I bring it back to my left? Because
it's crazy.
And then just fumble it somehow. Either shoot it away, lose the ball completely. Like, bounce it out of bounds, like, because most of the time it's him overthinking, use his right foot, that whatever your higher power is gave you that foot for a reason.
Bro,
like,
to put it in perspective,
to not know how to use both of your legs at this level is pretty sad. And that's where I agree with you about the USL thing, because like, you have to be able to get a shot off, get a pass off on your right foot every now and again.
Yeah, dude, we can't even. It's so bad that I don't think we can sell him, and because him being Argentinian and
not for profit,
all this whole shabazz, it's going to be hard to like move him to somewhere that's maybe not back to Argentina. But clearly, we saw what they're paying their players, breadcrumbs. Like, we're not going to be able to make
the checks on bounce.
The checks exactly. So it's like, how do you move a player like that? You won't have to move him to a team that thinks his upside is worth it. Almost like on some like wow, what am I blanking on his name? Release the Beast, Poku. on some Poku level of like, yo, you're gonna sell this man for like almost 800,000 because his upside is somebody sees his upside and he just fails. That's the only way I see him moving, because what other MLS team sees his season and be like, yo, let me
maneuver and be
but
like,
Magno at least had like a season
loan them out somewhere and cover the salaries.
Yeah,
because no one's gonna take this guy.
Yeah, like, so that
could we do that? Wasn't there like that rule where you could just cut somebody from the team?
I think so. Like, yeah, it was
like you get a mulligan, you know, like
you get to say, yeah, this doesn't work.
Like
the lemon laws.
It's over for you.
So that's my argument for Julian for Jabroni of the Year.
Who do we pick as the winner? The Julian to me is very good.
I think Julian, bro. I think you got to go Julian because he's worse than Ojeda. And I think Raul was pretty decent for the most part, except for the blunder he had with Miami.
Yeah, he just had one very, very bad match.
Very bad match. I mean, he's had a couple matches where he was like
questionable.
What are you doing? Questionable. Yeah. But that Miami match, he got exposed.
And the Ojeda thing, for overall the season, he got a lot more minutes. There was some trust there with him for some role.
Yeah.
You know? There was a role for him to play that the coach saw in him. And he looked at the two guys he had options and was like, all right, we'll go with the little one.
Jabroni's got roles, man.
Yeah. I want to honorable mention someone who I think next year needs to have a better year, show us a little something more, is Hannes Wolf. Hannes Wolf needs to show us a little bit more.
Here's the thing, though.
He had his goals.
Yeah.
But he not the assists though.
I wouldn't say honorable mention for Jabroni, but definitely let's say if the category of needs to improve.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be the Maxi replacement.
Yeah, needs to show improvement.
And
is Hannes.
And that didn't work out, so he's on the wing.
Or maybe like inconsistent.
Maybe we'll see what happens with Maxi's contract this year, which I hope they renew him.
Yeah,
at least for one season. And
he needs to come in though
as a limited position, limited minutes. And I would like to see how we can experiment with Hannes and Nico in the middle, like as false nining them two for the and then with two separate wingers. And we'll see how that goes. And then Aiden O'Neill with Maxi in the back, Maxi deep, you know.
We'll have to figure it out because there's a lot of questions. So January is going to be an interesting month for us, to say the least.
Yeah. So
because we got to get in front of it.
We got to get some signings. Other teams are making signings, making moves. So we got to do something about it. Miami's getting ready to sign Lo Celso. It's almost
if their name, all their signings are gonna have some kind of name recognition at this point. You just got to own it.
Yeah, and they're all gonna take pay cuts.
Yep, they're all gonna get some Visa sponsorship type deal.
And then when people like Andrew Wiebe are combating with people on Twitter, like, "Yo, what's stopping other teams from doing the same thing?" Is like nobody wants to come to Cincinnati to play with Brenner. They want to go to Miami to play with Messi, and we'll take a pay cut to go play with Messi. No one's gonna take a pay cut to go to Kansas City.
Yeah,
take a pay cut to go to Philadelphia. So it's like,
relax.
Calm the fuck down, you MLS shill. All right, real quick. Let's think about our first full season with a new head coach. Someone outside the box, someone who wasn't part of the system, CFG tree or anything like that. Pascal Jansen had a full preseason, pretty much. A full season deep into the playoffs. What do we think? What are our thoughts going into the future with Pascal Jansen?
I liked him. I thought he was great, man. I thought he did a fantastic job this year. We made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. He mentioned, we just got to improve from what we did this season to next season. What's improving? obviously making it to MLS Cup final. So to go from a team that we really didn't see that we would make it this far into the playoffs, to be that team to be in the Final Four. Yeah, I thought he did a fantastic job, and I'm excited to see what he does next season and the season after that. When we open up the stadium. So yeah, I think he gets I would say probably an A minus for this season for the grade.
Generous.
Yeah, I give him an A minus.
To me, he any worry I had in the beginning of the season have completely gone away by now. I think he's earned a level of um what would be the proper word, like a level of trust in his game preparedness, that I'm like, he's gonna figure it out, even if it has to go through halftime. He's at least gonna make a difference. Like, completely, we didn't have somebody that would can see, like, hey, something is not working and we need to fix it. And he
stole my point.
So with him, I think that's been like the biggest revelation in a coaching that we haven't had since, honestly, even since before uh Cushing. Because with this dude, with right with
Dyla?
Dyla Dyla was still the same thing, where it's just like, if it's my way, we're not switching. We're like, if we're our backs against the wall, we're still gonna we're just trying to dig out of it the way we only know how. Whereas this, where with Pascal, is like, hold up, you know what? Let's give them a different look, because they got us locked down with 3 in the back. Let's give them a look of like 5 in the back real quick. See how that changes. So it's like, it's so refreshing to see that, because that gives you the confidence in, like, yo, you know what? That means that our depth needs to be on point, and it gives me hope for like what our signings might be, because we know for a fact that his subs need to come in and be on it, whether it be we're on like up and we're trying to keep a lead, or we're down and he's trying to make a difference, because he's gonna just be like, yo, I'm not playing defense. If we're down, we're losing one way or another anyway, so let's keep it going. So that's what I really fuck with him.
I really liked his adaptability, what you were saying. The adaptability of making changes, not scared to make changes tactically too, scheme wise as well. We saw him change formations a couple times this season, depending on roster availability, like who we had on the team for any given match day and who were we facing. Um, the big game coaching, like that level of Nick Cushing didn't have none of this, man. He just didn't.
None of it.
He didn't have big coach. Pascal was a tactician, bro. He has a gene in his head that is very it's unique for a coach to be able to do certain things. And I think another season with him, another season with the players who are returning with him, could be very could only be positive. As a grade, I would you say A minus, Dave?
I'll give him an A minus. Yeah. What'd you give him, Yousef?
I'll give him like a, just to be conservative, I'll give him a B plus.
So I'm gonna go right down the middle. I'm gonna say A.
Oh,
because there's things that could be adjusted. Like I also believe he could learn from his mistakes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
with things that Nick Cushing, Ronnie Dyla, Patrick Vieira,
God, he was so stubborn, bro.
Refused to do.
Yeah.
Dome Tarrant had a little of that in him. He was able to adjust a little bit. But I guess we were just too good at that time to have him have to think about the games that way. But we saw this season start from being a really bad team and slowly ascend as a team as into where we ended up. And that's mostly to do to Pascal's way of coaching, his style, his tactics, techniques. I wonder how he is. He seems like a very good player. Like he gets along with the players. He's able to talk to them. Those things are very comforting.
He's a player. He looks like he's a player's coach.
Yeah, player's coach. Yeah.
So
which we heard that's kind of how he was and stuff. So
I'm looking for. My only concern is, as always with this team, except the last coach, will success lead to more opportunities elsewhere?
Yeah, I always have that thought.
Especially him coming from a European pedigree, having coached in European tournaments, having coached in the Netherlands and stuff like that. Like that door is nowhere near closed of him going back to Europe. It's just a matter of time.
We'll see. For right now, he's our coach for right now.
But it's always it's scary. That thought is always there. That possibility is always there. It doesn't matter how good of a stand-up guy he or anybody else can be. If the money and the position and the team is right, next thing you know, I have a family emergency I gotta go take care of in my country. And
hopefully he likes Pop smokes a little too much.
Pop was still alive, man. Something could have been done there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would have been dope, yo.
But I think we could just leave it at that, guys. I know there's a lot. Sure. We kind of touched a little bit on what positions of need. Obviously, we need a forwards.
Yeah.
Especially with the injuries, we need a forward. We need a midfielder for Perea. The Maxi Morales situation. I hope that he gets re-signed and with his minutes be a lot less and his role.
Yeah, I think he's like a player coach kind of contract.
His role doesn't become as important, and it gives opportunity for the coach to coach the team in a way that probably suits him a little bit more. You know,
a lot to look forward to in the next year. I think we'll be competitive, but it's a lot to celebrate. So last year in our baseball stadiums.
Last year in the baseball stadiums, it's crazy. I feel like we're gonna have a couple
last full year. I think they kind of hinted strongly that with the league shifting to the summer, that the stadium will open in the summer. I think they kind of made that clear that that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but it's just something. 2026 seems it's gonna look like it's gonna be a very refreshing year for us.
So we'll be back at the baseball stadiums for the first half of the 2027 calendar year, 100% for sure.
All right.
So yeah, but either way, it's the last full season in the baseball stadiums. It's the last. Let's just take it for what it's worth. Let's enjoy it. I will be going to Los Angeles. When I say Los Angeles, I mean Carson, to go see NYCFC open up the season. I believe I'm one of two people. I think I have some doubts about the other guy, Dan. But I think we're the only people who've been to every season opener in this team's inception.
Oh, wow.
Still. So.
Wasn't it Andy too?
Nope.
Andy...
Nope. There was people fumbled the bags certain years, and it's just down. I believe it's just down to the two of us.
Oh, wow.
And I ain't fucking losing.
Hell yeah, man. Well, happy New Year to you guys. Hopefully you have a good time celebrating it.
Champagne.
Be safe. Don't blow your hands. Oh my God. But yeah, man, season 7. Next season, bro, for our podcast, which is cool. We're gonna take a few weeks off, and I guess we'll be back when happens. Yeah, unless something crazy happens.
We actually signed somebody we know. We don't have to.
You don't have to really Google.
We don't have to Google them.
Got to do a Google search.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, man. Shouts to everybody. Shouts to all the listeners. If you guys are still listening at this point of the pod, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate
everybody
you guys
who has stopped us and said what's up throughout the season. Who's taking pictures with us?
Hell
it's
yeah.
been a.
Those are always fun, man. Those are always fun.
We promised to hopefully have more new stickers for next season. Hopefully,
yeah. Let's get some merch. Do some shirts again.
2027. New stadium.
A personal goal I would like to see, possibly maybe we could do more of the live streams. I think we had a lot of fun. I think the people really enjoyed when we did.
Yeah, those were fun, yo. Those were fun.
Maybe we could fit those in again, 1 or 2 here and there. At least 1 to 2 the season coming up.
Yeah.
And
man.
Thank you guys, Dave and Yousef, for doing this with me. For the past,
man. Thank you guys, bro. Thank you guys.
All season working with each other's schedules, which hasn't been difficult. Hasn't been easy. Sorry, hasn't been difficult.
Hasn't been difficult. Yeah, I want to see what difficult looks like. Then
it hasn't been crazy. Difficult working with each other. And when I mean each other, I mean me. or our work schedules. Life has taken a dramatic shift for me work wise this past year.
We're about to start selling toes.
Not me, bro.
Crazy. I heard toe pictures be buying houses.
Yeah, not
exactly.
These.
Studio.
I'm about to be like, yo, you guys, you into these working foods? What's up?
These workman's toes. But hell yeah, man.
Throw your shit into some Timberlands for an hour and then take them.
I'm good. This is about the time where we gotta cut this shit off because
it's getting late. We're delirious.
It's real. All right, y'all. Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys season 7. Peace.